How do you choose a telescope? Now, that is actually a really, really tricky question because there's just so much to consider. You've got various different manufacturers. So I've got Orion and Celestron open here, and these are just the main two. There's actually countless others out there as well. From there, you've just got so many different options. So if we look on Orion's website, look at all of these different links that we can start with. Look at all of the different optical designs that we can choose from. And if we go back to Celestron, look, there's over 11 pages of different models that you can choose from. So it can get really, really tricky. So if you're yet to buy your first telescope, maybe you're looking to upgrade, or maybe you're even looking to get it as a gift for someone, perhaps it's even your kid, then this is the video for you. And that's because I would like to introduce you to my ultimate guide to buying your perfect telescope. Now, I realise there's just so much to consider when it comes to buying a telescope, and I've been there. It's very, very tricky. You don't want to buy they're very, very expensive pieces of equipment, and you don't want to waste your budget and get something that you're not happy with. And also, they're quite big, and returning can be really problematic as well. You want to get it right the first time round. So I've devised this guide. It's a simple PDF download. It's very, very cost effective. You can get, if you click the link in the description below, then you can head over to my website to pick it up. But I did just want to introduce you to it here today. It's really, really comprehensive. So here's a little glimpse of it. It's 78 pages, and here is what's included. It completely breaks down the entire buying process, starting with how you can tell the difference between the different types. So if I go back to Orion's website here, you'll see it has a breakdown of all of these different types, who they're best for, when to choose each one, and basically how they operate and how they work. Now, that's obviously fundamental to your decision. We also talk about goals and budget. You know, what do you actually want to see? And then I've got various different chapters on, you know, how to choose it, understanding there's different specifications. You know, you'll see things like aperture, magnification. This breaks down what's really, really important out of those two, or, you know, how to combine them all together to make sure that you can see what you want to see. I talk about all the different accessories such as eyepieces and mounts and what it all means. I talk about the different brands to choose from, also your best places to buy one. And then not just the actual buying itself. When you get it home, how do you actually set it up and use it? And then also I've got a little extra section at the end, chapter 6, which is all about what you can do with your telescope, you know, how you can make the most out of the hobby. So this is a really, really comprehensive guide. I wanted to introduce it to you because I think it's really, really important. I think it's missing, and I want to make sure that you get the right telescope, from the outset. Now, of course, it is a paid guide. The price is subject to change, so I would recommend that you get it as soon as you can. But this is an investment that could save you hundreds of dollars, or pounds, depending on where you're based, or whatever currency, that you use. But I just wanted to create something, this can save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money. The last thing you want is to buy a telescope that is collecting dust you're not using, or that you end up having to resell for considerably less than you bought it. So just want to introduce this guide. I suggest you check it out. Link in the description to get it. And with that said, I hope you have an excellent day.